All right, it is Friday, October 3rd, and I am going to be leaving Cebreiro and heading to Triacastela. And yesterday was a good day. It was a long day, 30 kilometers. I was really nervous, and so I ended up shipping my pack for the first time. Glad I did because my feet just were still hurting, and it was like a very steep uphill. It did make me think like that my pack's probably like 20 pounds, maybe a little bit more. 20 pounds. And I think I've definitely lost 20 pounds between what I did this summer and then on this trip already. I'm like, that made a significant difference. So my body was carrying all that extra weight all the time. And so I'm just thankful that I'm losing some weight. And that's not the point of this whole thing, but I can definitely feel it in my body. And then it was really special because Cebreiro has this legend. I think I talked about it yesterday. So getting to see the cup and where they believe that miracle happened was cool. Sometimes I know I'm like a doubter, like, did that really happen or is that a legend? But who's to say it couldn't have happened, that God hasn't done even bigger and better things to show people and that he's real. So that was cool. And then the mass last night was nice. It was really neat. At the end, they had us all line up around in a circle, and he asked which languages were represented, and then each different language read the Pilgrim's Blessing, and so that was really special. And our friend Ella read for Korean, so we liked that. And then this church is also where the original guy started painting the arrows yellow on the Camino. So they gave us a tiny rock with the yellow arrow on it. So that was really a special little memento. I really liked the priest. I felt like he was really down to earth. He's like a one-man show. He was doing it all, but it just felt like the most personal mass that I had been to. And I also mentioned last night, like, it was the most simply decorated church, and I appreciated that. Like, it was also really cool because the crucifix or the cross, the way the light was on it, it like reflected so that it looked like there were 3 crosses, which just reminds you of, you know, when Jesus died, there were 3 crosses there. So that was just kind of an interesting thing. Went out to dinner after, met a couple new friends, and then got a Galician soup. Not good. I've heard it's better, so maybe that was just bad. And then just some salad. That was nice. And today I'm going to carry my pack again. We're going downhill. It's only 20 kilometers, so this is the latest I've left ever. Sun's not up quite yet, but it's 8:15-ish, so by 8:30 I'm going to be on the road. And I think I was just so tired from yesterday, and then had my own room. Oh, I didn't talk about that. Ended up getting into town. I had shipped my pack to Jovi's place because I was going to stay at the municipal albergue, and you couldn't ship your pack there, so I was nervous. I'd never shipped my pack. I was afraid it wasn't going to show up. Well, it was here. And when I walked in, like, she could tell, she's like, he has room for 1 person. Like, why are there 2 bags kind of thing? And so then I was like, well, do you have any extra rooms? And she said, yeah. So I ended up paying $45, I think, $47 for a private room. So 2 beds, bathroom. And it was worth it because I got a really good night's sleep last night, which is why I slept in a bit. And we really only have a few days left of the journey, which is so crazy. So just trying to enjoy it, having good meals. And I think my feet are healing up. Just my like calves and hips are sore again from the steep uphill yesterday. And then I'm sure from the steep downhill today, they'll be sore. The rest of the way is like little ups and little downs, like hills. And it's going to feel kind of cold, rainy at times, but I've heard it's just like a really beautiful walk the rest of the way. So I'm very excited about that. And I've already been talking too long, so that's the end of today. I think this has been one of the most beautiful places because last night's sunset was beautiful. This morning sunrise is beautiful. Just a beautiful place. I'm glad we stayed here. Amazing views as we're leaving Cebreiro this morning. So pretty. You can see the trees starting to change colors. It's really pretty. I forgot to mention that, like, once we hit Astorga, this is where a lot of the Spanish people will start their caminos. So all of a sudden we saw a lot of new people starting in Leon, Astorga, and then Sarria, which we're coming up to. And so we decided to book all the way the rest through because it just gets really busy. So the good thing is from here on out, I don't have to hustle for a bed or anything because I have it all booked. So kind of nice, but then the downfall is if you want to walk further one day or less one day, or like right now we're off from our friends a little bit, can't really adjust it. So pros and cons. Oh, lots of farming today. This whole town smells like animal poop. As some would say, it's the smell of the Camino, but it does not smell delightful. It's really a beautiful walk today. And we're below 150. Wow. That's so cute. We just stopped for lunch, and today has been a really slow day in a good way. Slept in a little bit, stopped for breakfast, chatted with a Polish guy for a long part of the walk. Just ate some lunch, took a long time, and we have about an hour and a half walk left. It's super beautiful. And I just realized the Taylor Swift album came out, so if the service works, I'm going to try to listen to that for this last hour and a half. It's just such a pretty walk today. He's looking at me.
Of course,